looks at you and goes,
No.
"Hi, Kristen." And that's all for this episode.
No.
Who is it?
No.
Hello. Welcome back. I'm Jay.
I'm TJ.
This is Not Quite Nerds.
Not Quite Cool Kids.
Welcome back.
Episode 3
of
Fantasy High.
Junior year.
Dimension 20.
Dropoff. Okay, we're excited to get into it. But before that, massive thank you to people who watched and subscribed and left comments and left likes to the previous videos. If you haven't seen it, we have a playlist in the description.
Down there, guys.
Yeah.
We might be a little bit delayed on episode 4, just because we're trying to sort stuff out. This is not actually a reaction channel, just if you didn't know already. We'd love to continue, so it's just about sorting that out.
Yep.
But yeah, we're getting into episode 3. We're back home. We're going to first day of school. Let's see what happens. Let's get into the reaction.
Let's do it.
Bye.
Bye.
See you over there.
See ya.
Episode of Dimension 20, Fantasy High, Junior Year. That's 3 titles in a row. I'm your humble
So true.
Intrepid Heroes. Say hi, Intrepid Heroes.
Hi, Intrepid Heroes.
Put another W up on the board with the night. Oh, it's coming for us. Sealed within a sick mural on top of Gorgug's van. And Kristen Appleby's got word from a returned Rog Barkrock that there was some stuff going on with the X tracker.
Oh, it is X.
Yeah.
Not only
That was the vibe.
That was the vibe, but
Yeah.
they didn't actually say it.
Yeah.
As well as a box of his stuff from ex-girlfriend's house with a nice hello.
Okay, everyone's got X's.
I should have told my parents to tell her dad, hey.
Actually, I think you told your parents to tell her dad, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to make sure that everything
Not her, hey.
Zelda's dad and your mom.
I mean, Zelda are good. I just want to make sure her dad's that bad.
But with a thick stuffed envelope that Gorgug
True, 'cause he'd killed him.
asked to handle.
I couldn't even remember. I haven't seen
Academic
season
stress.
2.
No,
Rich
season
arrived
1,
back at home to
he
see
like,
his
you know, they're like party
mom
guys.
having newly passed the bar exam as a
'Cause they're like
public
satyrs?
defender here
Oh,
in
yeah.
Elmville.
This
I
is
like-
still the
Cross-town conversation with
recap.
Big, and Kristen was about
I
their
know.
very near expulsion.
I wonder
from the
also because
Export Adventuring Academy.
we're kind of wrapping up
Yeah.
season 3, and now we're about to step into season
that's-
4.
Yeah.
Without further ado, it is the first day of school at the Egg Fort Adventuring
Beautiful.
Academy.
Look at that beautiful
Hoot
statue.
growl.
Oh, there's multiple beautiful statues. There's so many Eggport statues.
It's just Eggport
Multiple
everywhere.
Statues of Arthur Eggfort in various important academic poses.
I think Liz probably gets it. I think I furiously bite there, probably having slept very
Chewed pencil.
little. I think
I didn't see that
Ooh.
last time. Is that new?
My own transcript and
I
everyone
don't think I
else's
noticed that.
transcripts is incredibly caffeinated, and I'm just buzzing, waiting for everybody to arrive.
Hey, give me an investigation check. Like, you're basically diving in to become a school
I love
bureaucrat in like one night. Before
What does bureaucrat actually mean?
Yeah, in like an hour.
One who cracks.
Sorry.
Yes.
Nothing.
30.
Oh my
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Dang.
So on a 30, I'll give you all the information.
Great.
What kind of information are you looking for specifically? Are you more interested
Rolled a 30,
in
that means that.
what
11.
actually gets grades
Crazy.
up?
Fig and Kristen, we gotta pull those grades. Adai, me, and Fabian probably have to do more extracurriculars. Gorgug, we gotta make this multi-classing work. And just going through
Yeah,
and trying to fill in the gaps.
On that
While
30,
he's
also,
standing on his bike at the
Kristen
front of
and Fig
school.
are in a Jeopardy area.
He arrives in front of school and it's like all the math.
Oh yeah, his glasses has like, what is it?
It's just literally like
Tony
VR.
Stark
Oh, yeah,
vibes,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
attendance will fail if you never go to a class.
I'm going to class.
You're just not going to.
I'm not going
Your
to
class.
The conspiracy board is very complicated for everyone except for Fig. There's just a picture of Fig and it just says "Go to class."
Kristen is in a ton of academic jeopardy. And because that divinity only had one cleric and the cleric moved to another god, Cassandra, that god died. And it moved to the astral realm where dead gods go. And so that's a failure.
Is that a thing? Is dead
you're
gods?
a cleric and you let your god die.
Oh, gosh.
That's a failure. There's nothing restrictive about clerics not being able to change divinities, but it's just you gotta tell people, and you gotta submit.
Wait, as a cleric, how do you stop your god from dying?
Well,
Suppose they can interact with
The
it.
problem is that there is no followers of her old god, so then it dies.
4.0.
And she hasn't been upkeeping on the old gods. So that's what I think is happening with her new god, is the new god is also dying.
Solid students with decent grades that should be able to get into a college no problem. And then you and Adine, of course, are, great. Yeah, nerds. Take school very, very seriously.
Actually, for the wizards, I'm really chill.
The big thing with Fabian and Gorga is about multiclassing. Is a test you can elect for that is called the MCAT. It's the multi-class achievement test.
Cute.
And essentially, if
So
you
cute.
get written permission, which is still like 150% of a school year.
That's not going to be hard to
but
do.
You can jump into
Also,
another one with a recommendation.
will the teachers even
from
let
your
him do
current
it?
classes.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
The student is excelling so
We are
much,
saying the same thing.
Foreshadowing.
appropriate for them to, do whatever else. Fig's multi-classing appears to be undocumented by the school. The school does not know that. Because again, how would her bard teacher even know that she multi-class? She never goes to class.
Oh my gosh, Fig.
The thing is, I bet you the bard teacher is like the coolest teacher, and Fig's
Yeah.
just been missing out.
Who really passionately loved school and college. This is so funny.
You also find
I love
other
that.
stuff on Met 30 that is not ideal for
Oh.
bad kids. You find some references at the corner, like the marginalia of stuff about a thing known as the
Marginalia?
Society of Shadows, which is a graduate level university.
That's
just
big.
for
That's
rogues. And the other thing you find
Oh, yeah. That,
Penny
that-
Luckstone.
Yeah.
Old tiny orphanage is Lord Salazar Edge's College of Lone Adventurers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love that.
So they don't have a party.
Yeah, it's for people who have either lost their party or left their party. The pamphlet is extremely depressing.
Their mascot is the lone wolf.
Yes, and their sports team is the Lone Wolf, and it's a one-person sports team.
Just one guy in a blood rush.
One guy on a blood rush.
Their record is bad, but it should be worse.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
While you're telling us how important it is to go in, I'm grinding coffee beans really loud.
I cast friends on both of you just to get you in.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. It lasts a minute and then you know that I cast a spell.
I like getting friends cast on me, so I willingly.
Annoying.
Kristen, what's the DC for a persuasion check that would get Kristen to it's your character. You can't be persuaded against your will. But if you want to see if Adine could possibly
I do want to see. It's a 10, and I'll give you the help.
They already have advantage for
Deep
friends.
inside, I know that I need to go to fucking school.
Okay, yeah, that's an 18.
Great. It's 10 and I give you
That's
I'm
awesome.
not fucking going. I'm not fucking going as I'm walking. I'm not gonna
Come
go,
on,
guys.
buy the soda when we get in.
Why is soda?
Beans down and I grab like the nastiest energy drink that's like blue raspberry flavored. As
you grab the raspberry, you see Rog's mom. You see Lydia hands each of you a garbage bag, and looking inside of it, you see that there are 2 double-foot-long like party sub sandwiches, a full-size
Lunch
of
bag?
She's used to making lunch for her son.
Aw.
So she gives you like a full.
Oh my God,
like,
that's so
half-worked
cute.
athlete son's lunch. And hands them all. There's like some fruit in there and stuff.
Kristen's face.
Eat up, eat up.
Is this just for me? It's not for a small family.
Oh, if you want less.
This actually is great for me. I'm gonna be done by 11.
Okay, maybe we can share and we can all just
Yeah.
have like a big lunch. Okay, thank you. Okay, I might
Would you like? Jawbone gets here. It's about like 30 minutes before the rush because Jawbone has some work stuff he's got to set up. So you guys see Riz out in the
Oh
corner.
my gosh, they are early. 30 minutes before people start rushing into
Late
school.
for Jawbone.
This is a gorgeous. This is so organized.
Thank you so much. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't really. Actually, I made a folder for you just kind of for fun.
Oh my god, this is
It just says hey Ad on the inside.
Hey, Ad.
Or there's nothing else in there.
And to Kristen. Just a little light reading for maybe how we can all, kick off this year.
What am I looking at?
Your god died. Did you know that?
Oh, weird.
So I realized the reason I'm not going to bard class is I don't like doing what people tell me to do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna change my major.
Oh, God.
You should do that. You have to do that. I think actually I had written out kind of your whole.
that's like actually the
year.
rules.
That's like you're showing your persuasion and the fact that you can kind of talk yourself out.
I know it's acting, but it feels so real.
What they really don't want you to do is
they
go to
really
the
don't
classes
want you
and
to do that.
do the stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
You read this all?
I read it all.
And then he texted it to me.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, they're the smartest people I know. This is kind of fucking me up.
It's supposed to be good.
I bet Gorgug had like 30 minutes of sleep and then woke up and got his like homunculus servant. Like he was like, I gotta put this together. Cloaca. No. No. Shit.
I've named
You
it.
suck. No. No, don't say what I said.
Oh,
He's gotta be retro.
Yeah, they're best friends.
Just runs in with it on his arm like a falcon.
What's his name?
It's well, right now, Cloaca,
Okay.
like the bird.
And there's nothing wrong with a cloaca. Some of your, and you see one pulls a binder off the wall. Plenty of students at A4, plenty of our neighbors here in town have cloacas. Not everyone has a vagina or a penis.
I think that's, I can understand that is normal and good while not necessarily thinking it's the perfect name.
Sex.
Okay, never mind. Let's go.
No, it's great. And you know what's awesome about it is there's so much space to add more feathers.
So there's not very many feathers, is what?
No, there's plenty of it. It can fly, right? Cloaca's having a hard time.
Breathe, Chloe. Breathe.
Oh my God.
Just breathe.
That's how you fly, baby. Just breathe.
Breathing is the only thing you need for flying.
Hey guys.
Why are you holding your sweatshirt like that?
Yeah.
No, I just I just was running late, and this, for artificers, a lot of them have this little robots they make, and so I just wanted to have one for the first day of school.
Oh my fucking.
That's honestly so literally metal.
Mostly metal.
Oh, that's great.
It's Chloe. It's Chloe.
Oh, cute.
Okay?
Oh,
Do the
cool.
Chloe is short for Chloe.
Their own name, or so I didn't realize it was in sort of a mode where I was absorbing kind of my first thoughts. And,
Your
that
first
was
thought was.
the
Well, then, I hand Gorgo a packet just to check out.
okay.
First.
Just
I'm noticing his is like a third of the size.
your letters, basically you have the blank forms that Riz discovered. There's a rejection form that just basically says, like, academic pre-approval will not be extended in this regard. Please see advisor.
I have to go to my barbarian teacher.
How's Fabian arriving to school?
Late and just so hungry. I think he spent most of his morning.
Well, they've got garbage bags full of.
Yeah.
Remembering that food wasn't coming. And trying to
Aww.
lose the pad to order food and not being able to do it. Does anyone have any food?
Oh, I've got a
Oh my
trash
God,
bag full of
so
stuff.
much.
Jesus, thank you.
Yeah, I love that.
So I have the house to myself, and I don't know where any of the.
I love that
food
Galee
is.
didn't even talk to
I had
Fig.
2
I know.
glasses of milk this morning because I know where the glasses are.
That's
They're
not
over
good.
there.
That's not good.
2? Yes.
2 glasses of milk after we had cottage cheese all
Well, it's fun. And
You don't have a dairy allergy, you're a creator.
oh, well, it's just nice to have something solid. You know?
Solid.
You can have as much as you want, and then I think there will still be a lot left
Oh,
over.
perfect. Gogo, what's that piece of trash you carry around?
It's actually my homunculus.
Oh!
So annoying.
Oh my gosh.
That thing is so annoying. Anyway, what were we saying?
It's not annoying.
No, it's not the bell.
Guys, we have to go to bard class with you.
Fig, I was gonna go to bard class with you.
Hey,
I
yeah,
could go to
no.
class with my
I'll
friend.
walk you to bard class. Yeah.
No, and then go to it.
Appreciate that.
You guys walk in.
Walk and go.
Right into the central building of the Egg Adventure Academy. You see the steps.
I wasn't good in school, but that makes me anxious. Just being like, no, I'm not gonna go.
Summer, and suddenly you're like, oh, the majority of people here are younger than me. You guys see there's a little hobgoblin who's there in like a sort of ill-fitting sweater, holding a little brass lollipop, looking around kind of expectantly. And he looks like a fucking kid. He's just like, looks kind of frightened as he was sitting
Aw,
the steps.
junior year energy.
You actually see Jawbone at a little fold-out table with this really lovely minotaur bard. Her name is Maisie Phaedra. She's the current class
I love
president.
that outfit.
And you see that there is a sign-up sheet for student
What the
government.
hooves coming out of the shoes?
Coming in. Jace finishes the announcements and says, also, our interim principal, Fabian, actually is going to be out on vacation for some time.
What is going on?
The head of the auditorium to begin our year with an announcement from emergency backup interim principal.
Oh my God.
GRIX.
GRIX? Have we heard of GRIX?
You've never heard of GRIX before.
GRIX?
GRIX.
Should we sign up for student government?
I actually think I could be pretty renegade in politics. What are you seeing for me?
Sort of a
Principal?
Student body.
We're thinking about, padding the old transcripts.
Yeah, we're interested in
Oh my God.
Why is
I just
Riz
love
like
it.
this?
I love it.
Not a bad idea. And I asked Mazzy, like,
Mazzy?
what was student government like? Like, what are you?
She starts and says, so I'm class president like right now.
What do you get? Do you get, like, keys to stuff that other people don't?
Like, what do you win? Like it's a prize?
Kristen kind of sort of doubles back and forth a little bit. A young halfling student who looks like probably another junior walks up. She's got black flats. The pin's quite small. It's a little enamel pin of 2 gears closing and
Gears.
clamping down on the butt and like crushing the butt of a rat.
What?
What?
Tell her, point down.
She walks up and goes, hi, I'd like to sign up to run for class president. And you see Maisie says, hi.
Hi, so nice to meet you. I'm Adine.
I know who you are. It's nice to meet you.
Of course you do. Who are you?
It's just so
My
scary.
name's KipperLilly Copperkettle.
KipperLilly Copperkettle?
Are you, like, 4 different dogs?
Oh my God.
Kipper, Lily, Copper, and Kettle.
It's like a white family split of dogs.
Oh my God.
4 Yorkshire Terriers. I
Wow.
love your pen. And I kind of say it with a knowing thing, like I know what it means.
Oh, this is for my adventuring party.
Oh, sick. Who's in your adventuring party?
Oh, you're in the butt crusher. I don't know why, but I feel
Why is
Kristen,
Kristen so mean?
why?
kind of energy that like really gets me going as someone with like ADHD and like failing grades. I'm just like,
type A, type
oh, looks like you didn't get pulled out the door and an energy drink slapped out of your hand with a big sub and a trash
Oh, you
bag.
literally made breakfast for all of your
I'm
family.
holding my trash bag sub. Are you in the butt crusher?
Actually, that would make sense. They're crushing the butt
I'm in
of
the rat grinders.
Close enough.
A little gnomish bard, another junior. He's got an emo swoop.
Oh my
gosh,
T-shirt
so
over
fake.
the striped, like long sleeve shirt, big chain, and
Oh
you
my gosh,
see
is it just going to be
everyone
all of the
is
versions of
rushing
themselves
up to
as
him,
juniors
crowding
being
around
better
him,
than them?
asking for a signature.
This is the emo
And you
guy.
immediately look at him, and you
What do you mean as
see
juniors? They're
someone
juniors.
holds up a book that has the
Sorry,
lyrics from
As
that
in
They're all
song
junior to
juniors.
them.
from the
as in
call
younger
on the
than them.
back of it.
But they're all juniors. This is a junior too.
Getting
Oh.
a career out of being toxic in relationships.
Wow. We saved the world and not one person has asked for our autographs.
Yeah, and you're in a famous band.
And she's in a
That's
famous
actually
band.
Good.
Well,
Also, your sophomore album is late, but you just need it to cook for as long as it needs to cook.
Zach.
Christian, you have to run for student.
First off, you need to take down KipperLilly Copper Kettle.
Copper kettle.
Copper Kettle.
She's still here.
Pretend like I didn't say that.
You see, KipperLilly says.
The gift of gab.
KipperLilly goes up and says, "Yeah, I'd like to run for class president. I think I could really help the school in a lot of ways." "Oh, that won't be necessary. I've aced junior year." And she slides an envelope across the desk.
Excuse
And
me?
Maisie goes, "Sorry, what?" Jawbone sort of furrows his eyes. She says, "Yes, I found the road professor." So according to the bylaws, I'm actually done. So I'll have full time to be able to devote to the campaign. Thank you.
Wait.
Very nice meeting you. Good luck with the blood pressures. And
She knows that she's the it girl. She doesn't need to play around with all this.
nice to meet you guys.
God, her eyes.
I turn, as soon as she turns away, I turn around and go, "That girl is worse than Calvaxis. I know that. She's our greatest enemy yet."
Wait,
hates egg for it.
Who's the emo person?
Ruben.
He's the artist that was on the radio.
The road professor.
That's why everyone's.
Is
Oh.
Yeah.
First thing you see is in the teacher's break room, there is a container of bright, vivid steaks. There are a bunch of steaks in a Tupperware that, because you're looking into the ethereal,
Ghost steaks.
seem more real than the material world around them. You realize those are ghost steaks sitting in.
Cute.
Can't believe he remembers that.
delicious.
That was from episode
But
1
there's
of
also a lot
Damn.
season 1.
Was that a bit? Or
It's
he-
the bit when Fig goes into the staff room when
Oh,
the fight
yeah,
is
yeah,
happening.
yeah, yeah.
She finds a ghost steak
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
Because Eggfort there is one of the professors is a ghost. You don't know which one. You've never seen that, but one of the teachers at Eggfort is a ghost.
There
And
is so many mysteries at Eggfort. Why have we not been here the whole time?
I've never seen.
And there's some other gewgaws and bits of interest, but I think
Gewgaws?
for me, this is not a
Sorry.
perfectly warded campus because it's very porous to allow the ghosts that they want to be able to come here.
Great.
Maisie. Yes. Couldn't help but notice you've got a pair of Badidas.
Yeah, I got some Badidas on.
Those are hot. No, those were the limited run, right? From 2 years ago?
Oh yeah, I had to wear mine all day.
Oh, gosh.
I don't like this bit. I don't. Whatever this bit is, I want it to be over.
It's fake Adidas, but Fabian does mispronounce it.
Badida.
It is Badidas, but you say Badidas.
Badidas.
You are you in the dancing program yet?
That's
This is horrible. Wow, it's so schmoozy.
And I do a little bit of like the sort of like pan
It's.
flute. But dance just spoke to me a lot more.
That's funny. It's kind of been my summers. Kind of, I discovered dance kind of toward the end of sophomore year. And I've just been really leaning in. Kind of feel like
The eyebrows,
it's
stop
a real
it.
calling for me.
Do you want to like move multi-class into
Yes, that's the plan.
Terpsichore Skullcleaver? She's the department
That's
chair
Katya's
for,
mum.
Oh.
She's the dance instructor.
No, that can't be Katya's mum.
Wait, Skullcleaver.
Skullcleaver is
So she's
Skullcleaver Manor is Katya's.
Oh, okay, okay,
But
okay.
but Katya's mum is horrible.
Okay, maybe not.
And just the way she like talks
Auntie.
about it, like I think you would really gel if you're looking to multi-class.
Yeah, all right. Well, I appreciate the
What's his?
appreciate the tip. I'm gonna
What's
go,
the character in
Chatter up.
Maisie looks at you and says, "Heads up,
Fan
'cause you
Flowers?
you
That
are
was
a
very that
junior
energy.
now."
Yeah.
But also, I know that you like started
Prince.
Pickersburg.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
A little bit older, you know. Yeah, me and my papa were out tearing around the world.
So here's the deal.
Ooh.
Jem Peppercorn graduated at the end of last year. So
Who's Jim
senior
Peppercorn?
class is like
This one.
talking, and there's sort of like Jem had like the party house.
So you
Uh-oh.
tell me you looking for a new party house.
I'm just saying.
Because I'll tell you, you're looking at a party boy.
A body boy.
Big house by himself.
I'll put on my dancing Badidas.
Badidas.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you have my number? Here, take it.
Oh yeah.
Take it,
On
just
half of the paper that she gave me and tear it off.
She takes it from you. She types your number into the thing.
Yeah.
Anyone who
Yeah,
wants
why
to
didn't they
come
just
in,
take
check.
each other's ones?
It's like halfway down the hall, but stops.
That's funny. Kristen, you clock a vibe.
Maisie's
On a net 20, that's you just clock a vibe.
To create harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
He's like, the rocks won't hurt my body. I'm a werewolf.
Werewolf, a werewolf.
Grab onto each other.
What is it? Waffle horse.
Jace Star Diamond comes out.
Please give it up for interim emergency backup principal Arcturus GRIX.
Arcturus.
The ball, stop.
A
We don't know who it is.
Warforged, presumably spellcaster with no weapons anywhere, in like a suit jacket with like these gleaming sort of arcanotech crystalline robotic eyes. Welcome, one and all, to another exciting year at the Eggfort Adventuring Academy, where we train the next generation.
Generation.
What is an adventurer? One who goes on adventures? Yes.
That's it.
I have been created, constructed, and designed by your principal, Arthur Eggfort, to enact perfect adventuring order.
Oh no.
Bureaucracy shall be maintained.
Dang it, bureaucracy.
Administration expedited. Rules enforced to the utmost ability of this
Does not sound like Eggfort.
student government.
Sorry,
Sort
of as a rules follower myself, I don't like it when there are hard rules. It's more fun to kind of be the curmudgeon. So if that's kind of what the bad guy's doing. Sorry, you said what? I don't know. The bad guy?
Yeah, I mean, just sorry.
So this is sort of you see, principal.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Cast's time stop, and all of you are in the hallway in a single file line.
What the fuck?
Hey.
I didn't consent to that.
See, the ball, this is why you don't just applaud.
Can I look for Molly Kiggins, Kipper,
KipperLilly.
KipperLilly.
Is she around?
Give me a perception check.
It's giving very much her energy.
20 dirty.
Got hacked.
Dirty 20. You look around and don't see KipperLilly anywhere.
She doesn't exist.
Students sort of shocked to find themselves in this weird single file line. All come to and begin to head off and start going to their various classes.
Ew.
Probably like 10 minutes in between the end of the auditorium and when like your first class begins. So if there's any administrative stuff or things you need to do about
They
the
just skip through that.
classroom or
I'm gonna try to become friends with Ruben.
That's so smart.
I hate them working together. That's the worst thing about.
No one will notice.
You're in the hallway, but you could go to
I
your locker.
bring everyone into the bathroom with me.
Doesn't it smell amazing here?
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself
Ring.
to look like an emo girly.
Oh.
So I
Hey,
don't look
girly.
big and I'm,
Hey,
full.
girly. I've said that
You
to
just look
dogs.
exactly like Pink, but you
And
have a
babies.
side speak.
Do you have a fake name? Trying to think of. Spend longer than 2 seconds thinking of it. That's just
Don't say Cloaca.
Childa.
Childa, at least for one name, is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
maybe we could have a
Wanda Childa.
Wanda Childa. Wanda Childa?
Wanda Childa.
Wanda Childa? That's
like I'll
pretty
take
cool.
one to Childa.
To go talk to this person?
Like there was a vibe though with you and Maisie.
No, not really, you know.
Like when Love's in the air, like there should be like a tiny emergency.
Over Esau. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to this woman.
She's a mirror.
I know.
She's a mirror.
More burning.
Ellie doing this eye thing is stressing me out.
Spying in the window.
Lisa, get out of here! Wait, but then
You had to get away from
wait a minute. Hey, girlie.
it.
Don't sponsor me, weirdo. There's Lisa, get out of here.
There's that fucking girly.
Wait, wait, he didn't see it. Only
Kristen saw it.
Kristen saw it.
I have my
Giant warhammer behind me.
Why does he look like that?
He's
What's
Thor.
around?
I don't know, but like, why?
Hello there, this will spring a little bit early.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was hoping I could catch you before class because I wanted to I'm trying to.
His music is
what's
so
going on,
sweet.
but I realized that my form was rejected for multi-class stuff.
That's right. Your
It's so cute. Like, I just can see that teenager.
Multi-class achievement
Multi-class
test, I understand. Is that something that you're passionate about?
I guess that's kind of why I wanted to get into class. I figured out certain things I can jump.
You can jump.
I can set myself up to jump, and then go into a rage, and I can jump pretty far.
Can you show me that?
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. Can you hold this?
I suck!
You really should hold it by the. It can perch, and it feels like you're squeezing it. Okay.
Like this.
I'm just kind of spent a lot of the morning. Okay. Gorgug. Can you stop? It's sort of. I'm just sort of worried about how this.
Are you worried? Are you worried right now? How are you feeling?
I'm going into a worry.
Yeah, take your bird. Look, that's what I'm talking about, Gorgug.
No, jump! Do the
You
jump!
have an incredible
Prove it to him!
aptitude for this type of adventure.
God bless you.
You're incredibly strong. So yeah, doesn't sound like rage to me.
Yeah, I guess not. I think
I love that he's not thinking that he's wrong. He's just confused about what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I did something wrong. It's like, I don't get what.
Yeah.
I don't get what's wrong about this.
Yeah.
To your barbarian training. If you want to exit barbarian classes and go and become an artificer, I don't have a way of stopping you from doing that. And maybe you'd be happier or better off not being a barbarian at all.
Okay.
If I saw something different.
Like, no one in history has done both?
But the truth is, you're still that kid that you were on the first day when you came in and I said, what do you do when you get mad? And you started singing a song.
I think songs can accomplish a lot. Let yourself hear the music.
My name's Cloaca. I suck.
That was less of a. I'm not gonna say that was a song. Put some music under.
Class is starting up. Come on in, kids. Class gets started.
Oh,
What else do
God.
you think in that little academic time?
I'm gonna go talk to.
And you see that there is a the smallest half orc you've ever seen. She's like 5'3".
Oh my
Oh,
God.
And she's got like
my.
a 1980s like
I'm in
Richard
love.
Simmons. Like she's got big,
Sparkles.
curly hair, tusks coming up, and then like loose little A-frame kind of thing that is it's like hangs down and exposes so much of like the underarm. And you walk in and you see that she's already kind of moving and just goes, uh-oh, 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 oh no. Challenger approaches. Hello? Challenger approaches.
You're Mrs. Skull. Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
had a thing I was gonna do. I'm Fabian Seacaster. I'm the future of dance. What is?
Dance isn't in the future.
What?
Dance isn't in the future.
Where is it?
It's always right now.
I love her.
Uh-oh.
Also, just Brennan doing
Take my
that.
hands.
31.
Oh.
The energy coming off of her is a sort of mad positivity.
Change tact from the kind of like more thoughtful kind of performance for her that I was going to do, and into a incredibly fluid like performance with her. I think there's a
The
lot
music.
of like hands, like I'm rubbing my hands all over her face.
Knees to-
I'm crawling to her on the floor. It's raw because it feels like I think Fabian at this age and kind of more skilled and more confident is kind of like, all right, fucking fine. I don't get to show off for you. I'll show off with you.
Honestly, I think as you come to, everybody.
We
in the
need
class
animated
is
clip of this one
Yeah,
scene.
yeah,
That's
just-
the scene.
Oh my God.
I want a multi-class. I've been a fighter, but I know I'm a boss.
Baby boy, you already did.
You already did.
Gives you this huge hug as you are surrounded by like artsy kids with energy you like never encountered.
What the fuck is happening? You still think I'm cool, right?
Cool?
Yeah.
The only way to get cool is to get hot, baby boy.
What?
I love it here. But you saw where I was at day one. And I'll tell you, once I'm not eating trash sandwiches. Okay. Here it goes again.
Strike it out. Start dancing. Anyone else?
I'd actually like to try to grab the envelope.
I can just picture like in movies and then they're pulling each other.
I just love the idea that the teacher's totally not phased by it. That's the funniest part.
Maybe to kind of help the sleight of hand.
It's like so inappropriate, but she's like not phased, so it's like okay.
Jawbone turns and says, "Hey, Rouge Stuff.
Yeah. Are you trying to grab that letter to snoop on?
I just realized what's going on.
I'm trying to find the rogue professor.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what? What's KipperLilly's deal, though? Do you know any?
I love that he's consumed by it because someone's better than him.
Like, what do you call it? You know, she's type A, overachiever. Are you seeing something you recognize in yourself and you maybe don't like it too much? Seeing your favorite jacket on somebody else from behind you, does that hang on me like that kind of thing?
That is actually wild.
What, that analogy?
Cool.
Yeah.
Listen,
I've never had that happen, but I get it.
Feeling the spirit for the whole road class thing for me to let you have it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can tell you is KipperLilly didn't actually find the road professor. If you, and sort of in the spirit of the roguey thing, I'll say it might have been the other way around. But technicality, and especially with the interim emergency.
Why would
backup
they
principal
find
GRIX,
her?
Parent.
technicalities are what we're
Her parent
counting
is the
on
teacher.
for this junior year. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Do we know the name of the teacher? We know nothing.
No.
I wait for it to be you.
All right, but I feel like
I'm gonna have a lot of time.
Maybe it's the parent.
it's me and you.
That's the only thing I'm thinking,
Can I
like,
tell you something, I feel
unless
There's something about her that.
or something it's to do with this vice principal
Yeah.
that he's had to.
What?
Maybe the rogue is the bad person that reprogrammed it, and she found
No.
him doing that.
Too convoluted. No.
You're such a positive kid. You're always doing
Or the other way around. He found her.
And then she's gonna use. And then Jawbone knows that, and it's all casual.
It's all out.
No, because maybe he told Jawbone.
We're just working on the transcripts.
I think it's something else.
And
Something more
there's so
casual.
much stresses.
That it would be so casual for Jawbone to tell him.
And we're just trying to
True.
finish up them transcripts. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
That's all that's going on emotionally. That's everything that's going on. All right.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Okay.
Do I put my first and last name?
Actually, next to my name, I wrote Applebee's. If you just want to sign first.
Okay, great.
You
Thank
only
you
got
so
to the
much.
very beginning.
I just wrote Kristen.
What's Kristen's middle name?
Kristen.
Kristen Chili's apple.
Praise the Lord.
One last thing.
So
I
stupid.
appreciate you don't let anyone know that I kind of shared that stuff with you, but KipperLilly asked some questions about Kristen, so I felt like it was fair.
Huh?
What did Kipper? You can't just drop that. What did KipperLilly ask about Kristen?
His eyebrows so moved me.
Talking about Kristen's god dying, and she asked,
Oh, she's a rogue, right? Yeah. God.
and she was just asking about that, and she was like, what the heck? Like, what kind of god is it? And I was like, well, first one was Helios.
Ah.
Then the one after there was sort of a full period where it was sort of like philosophy, and then the one that died was just a big series of block letters.
Okay. Great.
And
Okay.
she was like, where did that happen? And I was like, oh, it was like what happened, in Realm Beyond. And she was
He's
like,
supposed to
but,
not talk about
she's
stuff,
like,
right?
Where did it happen? And I was like, oh, it was when
when the bad kids took down old Vice Principal Golden Horde. You see your younger brother, Bucky, and you see
First-
and Donna's.
How come she's not connected to them anymore?
Because of the god stuff.
Oh, okay. Did they disown her?
She disowned him.
Oh, okay.
I think it was kind of like, but the brothers, I think she's tried to stay in contact with a little bit.
Give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh.
Huh?
This is scary, guys.
7. I'm not going to tell you how Kristen is feeling, but I will say that I'm going to describe what's happening. And however Kristen would feel, she feels very powerful.
I mean,
Just
I'm-
thinking of how
I'm in
yoked
the running now,
Kristen
so I
is
really
going
have
up
to
there.
keep it polished. So I walk up and I say, Mother, Father, how wonderful to see both of your acquaintance.
As you do that, right as you start saying Mother, Father, you hear in your mind Cassandra going, did you call me? Did you want me to come in right now? Is now a good time to talk about...
No! Not right now.
You hear Cassandra's voice, and you feel some spasm in your body, and Cassandra goes, fine, I can make my own people to talk to. And Mac and Donna look at you and go, hey? And you see Bucky looks over at you and goes, hey, Kristen, and just runs, gives you a huge hug.
Huge hug. I'm running the drop-off today, so I just need to make sure that we keep all the cars going.
Great deception.
Do you have anything, like, will thaumaturgy help me make, like, a little whistle sound?
Sure, and also you have advantage. Go ahead and roll deception with advantage.
Yeah, great. 20.
Hell yeah, amazing. Not dirty, right?
No, nah.
Nat 20. So you see that the thaumaturgy happens. There's like a whistle.
Of course, Ellie.
The wind blows, and standing here, it's your fucking school, and you have an authority in this moment. You brought yourself back from the fucking dead. Your shitty parents are not gonna throw you for a loop. Bucky runs inside. She's got like a long sword, sort of like a little too big for him, like jangling on the side of his belt.
Is he a paladin?
As he runs
I
inside,
love that.
Mom says, got some letters saying that, you were gonna fail out. We told the postman, bring this to Mordred Manor because she doesn't live here no more. Yeah. So, what's your new guy? God of what?
I just made her upset. I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to keep traffic moving.
They talk with each other so closely that Kristen can literally just say,
God of night.
I just made her angry.
And then we have 4 months of night in a row.
God of unknown.
Well, there's some things that we do know. So, just,
That's what you think.
No!
That's what you think.
Disadvantage on any insight check against you for not knowing what
Someone needs to do a supercut after the finish is done of every girly in the whole season.
You guys are like late for class now, but yeah.
Can you get me a suit? Or at least just a tie to wear with this track jacket? Let's get
What is happening, guys?
I take my own tie off.
Of course he's wearing a tie.
With my Adidas jacket.
I take my backup tie.
Badidas.
Badidas.
Thank you so much for not giving me your backup tie. I love that I got first string.
Hey, you're the candidate.
I just love the idea because he's so little that actually the tie is like this big because he's so small because it would be full body on him.
I think I'm just, as I'm walking to class, pulling campaign buttons out of my jacket of useful things that say, it's always happy hour with Applebee's, and I'm handing it back.
That is so cute.
That's amazing.
As you just said, you had to wizard class.
Is that the tagline of Applebee's? I don't know.
She teaches all the different
Don't even know what an Applebee's is.
The beginning of your junior year.
Not the year.
Occasion for reflection, doubling of effort, recommitment, and above all else, focus.
The
Female
strain
Snape.
of the academic workload
Actually,
has been said
that
to
is such a
drive
good comparison.
certain ages to madness.
Oh, no, not that one.
Lightning strikes her hand. You will require a sphinx's egg, 10 barrels of diamonds cut to perfection. Question?
I'm so sorry, 10 barrels of diamonds.
We don't pay for your textbooks or your pencils or your journals, so we're not going to pay for your 10 barrels of diamonds either.
Right. And so
Needs
how,
to get a
how-
job.
Miss Abinette, it would be one thing if you were at Udall College, where you could pore over ancient tomes and discuss magic theoretically.
Ooh.
Doing this stuff for real, too. You see, she summons a screaming version of her own head made of smoke.
Oh no, Fig's going to that class.
I don't want you first timing it on a ritual to seal an evil divinity within some kind of gemstone. What would you know about sealing ancient evils inside of things?
Well, actually, I have sort of done it three times. Well, what
Bragging is tacky.
actually unleashed the ancient evil because it was complicated.
So sorry to the other students. As I was saying, 10 barrels of diamonds, 1 sphinx's egg, a golden bow crafted by an archfey. And she just starts listing all this shit that, as a wizard, you're gonna need.
I am never going to tell Jawbone that I need these things. I simply, not under any circumstances will I tell him.
Oh.
I'll text Elwyn at lunch.
Incredible.
And they don't have money now, right?
Yeah, that's why she's
Because the money
freaking.
was cursed.
Yeah, they had to give all of it
Ah,
away.
okay, cool,
Pale powdery
Oh.
blue.
cool. Love you, Lucilla.
Sort of like one side shaved, but the rest goes down to her ankles. It's like blue hair, long
No
hair.
shoes.
She's some sort of like fey,
Bells on the ankles.
like creature. She looks around and says, "Welcome, students, once again to another." Oh my God. Oh shit. Hi. I thought you were someone else. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Wanda Childa. And then can I see if there's a seat next to Ruben?
There is a seat next to Ruben. Ruben looks up and sees an emo walking
I have like
towards him.
song lyrics tattooed on me. I'm wearing like a shirt, one of those shirts with little thumb holes, and I just like act really like cute and tiny. You have actor.
You have actor. You have advantage on this.
Rolled 2 7s, but my persuasion is good. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Hell yeah.
Great.
Ruben looks up. Hey.
My name's Wanda. Obviously, I know who you are because you've been around.
Why is she doing a Drew Barrymore?
Wow.
Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Whatever.
Cool. And I sit like a little too close. And then let me like prestidigitation myself to be like, what smell would be like enticing
Uh-oh.
to emo kids? Maybe like cigarettes and peach schnapps.
Wow. Did you just come from a room full of cigarettes and peach schnapps?
Breakfast, yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah. You see, Lucilla looks up and says, "Wanda, I'm looking at my class roster.
Oh, frick.
And I don't see you on it.
Oh yeah, it's because I just came today. I just
Just wandered. You just wandered in. Oh.
I wandered
You're
in.
not trespassing. Yeah.
so they call me Wanda because I
Wandered in.
Wanda here and Wanda there.
You see? Priscilla goes, "You have to leave."
I take a full circle around Ruben to give him more.
More time.
You wander around.
I
I
say that.
say that.
I look over my shoulder, say that, and then like really
Really tiny.
walk out.
Finally walk out.
You walk out.
Emily.
Brilliant looking Aarakocra. Like a sort of bird person. He's got like a
Ooh.
sharp
dark gray suit.
Wow.
And
Council
there's a
Chosen.
badge hanging out of a pocket that has credentials of the Council of
That was
Chosen
said in
on it.
episode
And
1.
She says,
Oh.
hi. Are you Wanda?
I am.
Are you a student? Where are you a student?
Just drop the act.
Here, I thought that schools worked differently. So
How do you think schools work?
I thought that you show up and they give you a thumbs up or thumbs down and you stay.
Oh, I see. I understand. Well, you're a kid. It's an easy mistake to make.
I can leave though.
Well, let's get to where you need to go. Funny story. I'm here helping with a truancy issue.
Oh, frick.
Has been having for a while. Before this, I was working in Bastion City.
Uh-oh.
I actually just came here. The last job, I was investigating a missing persons report. 22 Hilda Boulevard.
That's a real place. Well, I'm gonna fucking skateboard away. But then, like, seeing the Bard class and seeing that Lucilla was kind of cool, I think I'm gonna go, like, sit outside a window and try and listen to Bard class.
Okay, cool.
Just go to class!
I think she's scared now of the Hulk guy.
Just kind of crack a window and listen.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh gosh. Disadvantage, please.
11.
Cool. So you.
Cool. Yeah.
Now you're fig. So you hear all the noise of talking stop as just like two hands trying to get traction against glass to like open a school window from the outside, and you see Lucilla leans out and goes, Fig.
Hi.
Do you want to come into class? Oh my God, you're finally here.
Would it be weird if I did?
No, it's mandatory.
Oh shit. Oh.
It's not weird at all. The opposite is weird. So weird.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, come on in.
I love it.
She's an air
Oh my gosh.
Her hair is like this very beautiful.
She's the ghost.
That kind of like stretches almost like a big. Congratulations
Yes.
again, and thank you very much for saving us and the entire world is fire. I just wonder how you did it, because your god is dead.
Oh.
Yes, see, I do have a new god. I've had a lot on my plate, and I do know what I have to do, and I can see it. It's just the doing it part is very hard for me. It's kind of like each step I take, the step behind me vanished, and I just can't really. I can't double back to make sure what I'm doing is the right thing. Do you understand? It's a little bit soupy up here.
Think, Kristen, if I'm being honest, your steps analogy is very important because your movement onward, leaving things behind, some progress happens while you're standing still. When your god says what?
What do you do when you've been a little bit rude, a little bit short with her, and she
You've
says,
been rude to your god?
Yeah, honestly, we just got a little bit too familiar, and I ran with that. What do you do with that? Say sorry.
Say sorry. I think you should say sorry.
Is there like a prayer? Can I go use one of the prayer rooms? Is that weird?
You walk into a prayer room.
Actually, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Sensory deprived. What does it look like as you go to Cassandra's divine realm? Like what's happening in Kristen's
And like, remember, these people are all on 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
human size, maybe a little bit taller, 7 or 8 feet tall, is wearing some shorts, ponytail, is your goddess, Cassandra. And you see that she is crying to herself in the woods.
I go up and I say,
Hey,
Hey,
girly.
hey, I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm sorry.
Craig followed Wolf Song Revival.
Their social media presence is banging.
I don't want to end up floating in the astral realm.
We won't. I really want to apologize. I'm kind of getting to a point where it's like, chaos isn't cute. I kind of lost focus of what's important, and that's you in my campaign. You are so important to me, and so is my campaign. Body president coming up this year. They're not equally important. I'm just saying these are the two things that I'm about to like go 100 miles per hour for.
Oh,
I can't rely on you.
Oh.
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm thinking, what if we get someone else involved who's really on top of stuff? Like they can kind of balance me out a little bit.
No, I kind of got really mad at you, Kristen, and I already did.
Oh,
yeah, I'm really
KipperLilly Copper Kettle.
The whole point when the other gods talk
because she knows about the gods.
And their messengers and their archangels and stuff. Like, we couldn't have started off on a better or more magical foot. That's what I don't get, is like, we couldn't have started on a better foot. We're just here still. I keep racking my brain, like, is it me? Is it me? But then I found out about yes, and I'm like, well, I'm not the constant, Kristen. So yeah, I'm getting, I can't rely on you, so I'm getting some other help, okay?
Would you get
no other clerics right now, but just needed a friend. And you see that she pets something that you can't see in her lap.
Huh?
Cloaca?
dog person?
More of a cat person. You see a black cat. Fades into view, looks at you and goes,
No.
Hi, Kristen. And that's all for this episode.
No.
Who is it?
No.
As we continue thrilling adventures of junior year.
No.
The bitch is back.
You actually know Kalina. So Kalina was in the photo with
Yeah.
So
okay.
she's a cat.
Okay, cool.
She's
cool. So there's more about her.
backseat.
Okay, cool.
So I think so she was the main villain of last season, really.
Okay.
Because the Nightmare King was pretty much an unknown the whole season.
Yeah.
And then we end the season. Spoilers, obviously.
Because she was like, she wasn't visible to some of them, and then,
but then she was to others. But it's because she was pretty much like she was able to project herself to other people, but she was a disease, which was part of the Nightmare King. So anyway, that was one part of the curse.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was, I can't remember, there's 3 parts of the curse. I can't remember what other one it was, but she was one of them. And so in defeating her, they were able to get to the Nightmare King and like actually find out what's going on. But yeah, so I think when they kind of like killed her, but because she's an idea, they didn't actually kill
the idea of her.
I don't think they actually killed her, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
what do you think it means that she's come back and she's attached herself to Cassandra?
They're in the forest. That's where Cassandra lives, and I'm pretty sure that's where she was like strongest. Yeah. In the forest. So I wonder if it's like she's been lurking, waiting for a moment. Yeah. I also wonder if that has some attachment to, like maybe she'll have some attachment to.
Yeah.
KipperLilly. Yeah, that's where I'm like, with her coming back, that's pretty much like, first of all, you defeated the Nightmare King, but the actual villain of that season is still alive and well and thriving. Yeah. I just don't know where Kristen's going to go, because it's like, I don't think it's like Kristen's going to step up to the plate and figure it out, other than the fact that maybe her candidacy can help with that. But it doesn't even think that Kristen's linking those two ideas together.
No, she's not.
It's like they're two separate things, rather than being like, I'm going to do candidacy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to do candidacy and. Yeah.
Also, I have no idea where the rat grinders came from. Like, no one's saying that they're new transfers. It's just, you reckon they're just students that no one ever paid, these guys, bad kids never paid attention to.
I mean, they don't really, like, season 1, we don't get to see them in class, really, like, other than the first
and KipperLilly
episodes.
is going to suck up to the backup principal, right? Yeah.
Or I don't even know if will that work on him? Do they just have the same
They're just the same. So they want
I think
order. They want.
She wants what he has, so I think she's just will enact everything with what they want.
And also, I like your theory that the rogue is her parent. That would be
or something close to that, right? Like it had, like maybe
because what I was thinking was
he was caught on a technicality,
approached.
which was what.
That's what Jawbone said.
So she's still. So what Jawbone was saying is she still technically gets
Yeah.
all her classes taken off still,
Yeah.
but she didn't actually find him.
Yeah, that's the phrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that in some way,
she stumbled upon them somehow.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, she has to have something attached to him in some way. And that's also why I thought maybe she wasn't a rogue, because it was an accident versus her class.
I think she is
but
a
she
rogue.
is a rogue.
Yeah, she is, yeah. It's only to the rogue students.
I'm also like, okay, so we've heard about Ruben, right?
Yeah.
And we've got KipperLilly, and we also heard about one other person in Bard
Luna.
class. Luna.
Oh, what's her name? Something Fire.
Luna Lovegood. Okay, that was a big one.
Yep.
I feel so conflicted and annoyed that we're ending on another cliffhanger.
Yeah.
3 episodes.
It's like every time we're like, well, might as well do another one.
Especially because I guess we're kind of used to episode 1 of season 1 is like ending with, going into the battle. Then the battle ends on another cliffhanger. Like this is the first time
it's like we're used to the format. And this one's
now
different.
It's like halfway finished through a combat. Start with a combat that we don't know anyone. Anyway, so
I do say, can I also input that it's kind of funny how it's their junior year and we're meeting their teachers for the first time. Which on that note, I love the teacher art.
Oh, I want to know who the ghost teacher is. Who is the ghost
who's been
teacher?
eating the ghost
Who is
steaks?
the rogue teacher? Is the rogue teacher a ghost?
Yeah.
So much to know, so much to see.
So much to see. And so thank you for being here. If you have any theories, because we just talked about theories before, I really like
help us.
Yes. Please write in the comments what you think, who you hate, who's suspicious.
Do you have any what's the gurgle in the stomach about? I think we know it's the cold water from the night.
I really like that.
Who could be the rogue teacher? What is KipperLilly Kipper asking about and being annoying for? Is she a demon?
Please write in the comments. Let's have a chat. Let us know what you think.
Okay.
See
you next time. Bye. Like and subscribe.
Buttons.
Get out of here.
What are you doing here?